Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Red Lantern. On today's Midweek Morning Morsel, I'm going to be talking about a physical ailment that affects many people who are grieving. Griever's heart, broken-hearted syndrome, heartache, or stress cardiomyopathy. These are all words used to describe the actual physical reaction to heavy grief. Heartache is so real. It's a real physiological development when we are in heavy and long-term grief. When we hear that someone's heartbroken, it's usually used as an expression for someone who is very sad, but it needs to be taken seriously when someone is grieving. When we are grieving, our bodies are knocked out of balance. There is no doubt about that. And one way that our beautifully designed bodies try to rebalance itself is by releasing cortisol. Cortisol is a hormone used to regulate blood pressure, regulate how our bodies use glucose, and it helps to decrease inflammation and help with our sleep cycles. When we are under stress, our bodies release adrenaline, or the fight or flight hormone, which tells our cells to release cortisol, and a lot of it. Ironically, the negative side to this is when we are under stress for a prolonged period of time, our bodies become immune to the release of cortisol, and we become what's called cortisol resistant, which can then lead to inflammation, a weakened immune system, and heart disease. Therefore, when we grieve, we need to find ways to fight or combat this release of cortisol. An important step to doing this is to become aware of when we are beginning to feel anxious or are in physical pain, which in the early stages of grief may seem like it's all the time. However, we need to take on the additional job of noticing what our bodies are telling us and begin to take steps that will help us find some peace and grounding. We may discover that lying down on the floor or in the grass calms us, or we may find that going on a walk or exercising helps relieve stress. With my grief, especially in the early stages, I did not want to do any form of exercise, and I certainly did not want to go outside and feel the warmth of the sun on my face. Some of you may feel the same at this particular point of your grief. One way to help reset your nervous system is by doing a somatic reset. It isn't anything woohoo or kooky, it's just a simple breathing exercise. Somatization refers to many physical ailments that have no connection to a specific illness. Some research shows that the inflammation we develop while in the early stages of grief disrupts our nervous system. Somatic exercises activate the vagus nerve, which is the main pathway to our nervous system. If we can calm our nervous system, our anxiety will lower, and this in turn will help with decreasing our inflammation. Here is a simple somatic exercise for you to try. Step 1. Find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Step 2. Place one hand over your heart and one on your belly. Step 3. Close your eyes and slowly inhale for 4 counts. Step 4. Now, while softly exhaling, hum the M sound for 6 counts. Step 5. As you hum, become aware of the vibration on your hand and your heart. Step 6. Repeat these steps for 3 full rounds. The humming activates your vagus nerve and helps to slow your heart rate. Now, not all of the recommended coping mechanisms are going to work when we are trying to accept the reality that our loved one is no longer here for us. But we have to keep trying to find what does work for us and to find ways for us to deal with our stress in a healthy way. This simple somatic exercise is something that you can do any place and any time. So, until we meet again, keep living until you feel alive.